When we look up at the stars, we're looking back in time. The light from distant suns travels through time from the past and reaches our eyes to tell us its story in photons. Some of the light we're seeing can be hundreds, even thousands of years old. And acknowledging that vastness can make some feel exceedingly meaningless, but for me, it makes me feel huge, because even though the universe is comprised chiefly of nothingness, peppered with dots of light, it's in the connecting of those dots that we see exactly how massive an entity we're all part of. Keep going. We had a little something there for a second. Yeah, right there, buddy, right there. There's something. Now that's interesting. Oh yeah, right there. Perfect. No, right.
I'm human.
There.
I'm gonna move.
See, that's it. So now we got to figure out how to do that. I can see it. I can see it. That's crazy. Oh, you had it, right?
Yeah.
How about that? How about that? So for this video, we wanted to employ something called Schlieren photography. That's a process by which scientists use mirrors and reflected light in order to visualize differences in air density and heat that aren't visible to the human eye. So what you just saw wasn't the smoke from the candle, but the thermal plumes displacement of light. You also saw the way our hairdryer expanded and compressed air. It's a very, very difficult technique to master because you have to line up a parabolic mirror and a pinhole source of light in quite literally exact proportion to twice the focal length of the mirror. And as you just heard by way of Angelika informing us that mere human movements aren't the best way to dial that in, it requires an unnerving amount of patience and machine-like precision. It's something I've wanted to use in a video for years, and being that this song has a heavy astronomy-influenced theme, I thought something celebrating science was a fitting chance to finally use the technique.
We live in a time right now that is incredibly divided, and because of that, it is imperative that we turn our gaze skyward to remind ourselves that we're not only infinitesimally small, but infinitely connected. The universe is vast and largely totally empty. And to some, this may seem daunting or like a source of loneliness, but it's important that we shift that narrative and remember that we are incredibly fortunate to be hurtling through space on this tiny speck together. It pays to open our eyes not only to the vast universe before us, but also to the tiny universes within the microcosms that exist in everybody around us. And in seeking that understanding, we can build universes between us, tiny yet spiritually vast arenas upon which our visibility to each other may dance. We're not alone. We're just really, really small.
Ready? Yes. We're all wandering the darkness. And I'd like to think one purpose we can selfishly impart on the night sky is that it's there to remind us that we're more than just our internal narratives, more than just the habits that merely keep us safe. As Carl Sagan said, we are a way for the cosmos to know itself. To be curious about the dark is to be curious about ourselves. The vastness of space begs us to explore, to ask questions, and those pinholes of light that dot the mostly empty expanse are beacons of hope that we can use to find our way back to ourselves.